body. Okay, now again this passage is written in a highly figurative language. Okay, and it is, I would say, a kind of literally a painful question. Okay, it was not an easy thing. Okay, pain throbs, pain shreds, pain darts. Okay, so again a lot of figurative language. Okay, pain weaves slight patterns across the length and breadth of the body. Pain stabs, pain pulses, pain plummets the body into vortex unknown. Okay, and at times fearful. Pain nags. Okay, chronic pains drones repetitiously, monotonously, and nauseam. Okay, pain flays the surface of skin, turning it almost translucent with frailty. Pain makes one so weak that the whole world is experienced through its omnipresent filter. Pain drains everything into its core. Pain can be focused as the point of a pinhead or as disposed as one consciousness. Okay, and if suffered long enough, the pinpoint can seem to grow and swallows one entire physical being. Okay, so very figurative language. Okay, and the one thing that you should know is that this is a summary question. Okay, so summary generally do away with an example. So summary generally do away with the figures and stats. Okay, it just states the important facts. So let's just figure out what is the important fact. Okay, so one thing we could say is that pain throbs, pain shreds, pain darts, pain weaves. Okay, across the length, and pain stabs, pain pulses, pain plummets the body. Okay, pain nags. Okay, so till here we could say that, let's say, it could be like the pain can be experienced in many ways. Okay, something like that. Okay, now chronic pain drones repetitiously, monotonously, aid nauseam. Pain flays the surface of the skin, turning it almost to translucent with frailty. Pain makes one weak so that the whole world is experienced through its omnipresent filters. Pain drains everything into the core. Okay, so maybe it can be says that pain makes us weak. Okay, so next I would say that pain makes us so weak. Okay, that the whole world is experienced. Okay, that it can affect the experience of the whole world. Okay, something like this could be the main second idea. Okay, and the third could be pain can be focused at the point of pinhead as dispersed as one consciousness, and it suffered long enough the pinpoint can seem to grow and swallows one entire physical well-being. Okay, so let's see the options. Okay, this is where we need to figure out. So pain spreads itself in various parts of the body in different pathways. Okay, so pain spreads itself in various parts of the body. Where it says that the pain spreads itself. Okay, so they are saying that the pain can be experienced in many ways. Okay, but it is not stated directly that it is spreaded. It spreads in itself in various parts of the body. Okay, touching our core and threatening to swamp our corporeal well-being. Okay, so threatening to swamp is exactly in line to swallow one entire physical well-being. Okay, but it misses upon a few things. Okay, first of all, touching our core, threatening to swamp our corporeal well-being. Okay, this is quite figurative again. Okay, so the summary will not gonna have a lot of figurative tone. Okay, similarly it misses upon this concept that the pain makes us so weak that the whole world is experienced through its omnipresent filter. Okay, so this part has been missing. Okay, again pain spreads itself in various parts of the body is difficult to comment. It says that the pain can be experienced in many ways. Okay, so that is different parts of the body is actually not being mentioned. Okay, it talks about that the pain weaves slight pattern across the length and breadth of the body. Okay, but then what about the pain throb, pain shreds, pain darts? Okay, pain pulses, pain plummets. Okay, pain nags. Okay, so this is not just about the spreading in various parts of the body. Okay, now the second, pain torments us in numerous ways. Okay, we can take it up this as the answer. Okay, sometimes unceasingly debilitating or weakening our pervasive worldview and threatens to end our very existence. Okay, now what is threatens to end our very existence? Does it mention somewhere that it threatens to end our very existence? Okay, so this is actually kind of a very extreme. Okay, it says that it swallows one entire physical well-being. Okay, but it threatens our existence or our existence to end. That is not being interpreted from this. Okay, now secondly it is saying that that the whole world is experienced through pervasive, whole world is experienced through its omnipresent filter. Okay. Now let's see again. Let's see if I'm missing upon something. Chronic pains repetitiously. Okay. Pain makes so weak that the whole world is experienced through its omnipresent filter. Okay. Now this pervasive worldview is again difficult to comment over. Okay. So pain is a pervasive filter. This can be taken up from the passage. Okay. But again, that debilitating our pervasive worldview, it is just so weak that the whole world is experienced. Okay. But what is this pervasive worldview? Okay, which is again difficult to comment on the basis of the reading of this passage. Okay. Pain debilitates our body and mind, and chronic pain distorts our life experience and takes over our physical existence. Okay, now this is actually the correct answer. Appropriately in line to it, that the pain debilitates our body and mind. Okay, it weakens our mind and body. Okay, and chronic pain distorts our life experience. Okay, so it's written that the whole world is experience. Okay, drain into its core. Okay, and takes over our physical existence. Okay, grow and swallow one's entire physical existence. And secondly, this is a clearly straightforward with not much of a figurative sense. Okay, pain afflicts us in so many ways is correct. Okay, and aspects that seems all but ubiquitous in our life. Ubiquitous is almost similar to the omnipresent and threatens to annihilate our existence. Okay, now the problem with option number 4 is exactly the problem with the option number 2. Okay, threatens to end our existence, threaten to annihilate again is to destroy our own existence. Okay, so this is difficult to comment over. Okay, so that is the reason that the second and 4 is not the correct answer, and 3 is the correct answer. Okay, so I hope you have got a better understanding of this.